Just weeks away, many folks in our area are trimming their Christmas tree.
All right, it is that time, but there's much more that you can do when it comes to decking the hall for the holiday. Holly has the story from Bell Nursery in Burtonsville.
Let me tell you, this is the place to come to get you in the mood for the holidays. You are just enveloped in the Christmas spirit. The million poinsettias might have something to do with that, as we are live in the greenhouse this morning with Kendall Marin. Merry Christmas. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to have you here.
So she's the director of marketing for Bell Nursery, the master of all things garden, or as she said, the poinsettia pusher this morning. So let's talk about this, because, I mean, this is the flower that says Merry Christmas.
It is. It's the #1 selling potted plant in the country. Obviously, it happens in a short window of time, but a lot of people like poinsettias in their holiday decor.
So let's talk about the flower, what we need to know. This is Poinsettia 101. Let me tell you, you're going to learn everything you ever needed to know about this. So, what are we looking at, and what's important about what we need to know?
A poinsettia comes from Mexico. It's a tropical plant, and typically it starts to turn color. These are actually the leaves changing color, and it happens as the days get shorter. So they actually bloom from darkness, although that's not a bloom, it's a leaf. The bloom is this thing that happens inside, and that's where your nectar, your pollen, that kind of thing would happen.
So this is just one small area of the greenhouse. We have another shot that shows kind of a bigger area. Talk to me about your poinsettia production.
So we start our poinsettia production in March. We're working on our trees because we need to get them started. They're going to grow to be about 4 feet tall, and we're off the leaves at the bottom just to help grow that stalk. The ones you see here, these big bushy ones, probably started in June, maybe July. Just as small cuttings, and have grown. We care for them, and again, they start to turn color as the days get shorter. So our earliest varieties will turn in usually November.
And as you say the word varieties, tell people how many different varieties of poinsettias you have.
We grow easily a couple dozen, typically a dozen red and a dozen of other things, pinks and mixes and whites and the other popular colors.
So we thought it would be fun to show off some of the varieties that they have. So this is King Cinnamon. Tell me about King Cinnamon.
Viking Cinnamon is a little bit.
Yeah. I missed the VI. This leaf was cut. See, if you look at it like that, it's King Cinnamon.
I like
if you look
King
at it like that,
Cinnamon.
it's Viking Cinnamon. Got it.
So it's basically like its name implies. It's not quite pink. It's not quite orange. It's just sort of right in the middle. So I actually think that's a perfect fall poinsettia.
Christmas feelings.
I love that one. So the white edges with the pink down the middle. I think anything with pink in a poinsettia is just amazing, because as we get over here to my absolute favorite, the Visions of Grandeur, is this pale pink. We introduced this one a couple of years ago and got amazing feedback on our Facebook page. So the following year we tripled our production, and this is our third year of selling that plant.
So
and we
you're
will grow
really
more this
being
year.
interactive with your social media as well.
Absolutely. We love to get feedback from our consumers. We want to know what they're going to like, what they're going to buy, what they want next year.
Red glitter?
Yep. Red glitter, and then over here we have white glitter. So you can tell the leaves are a little bit different shape, more of an oak leaf here.
So I know people are wondering, like, how do you actually make a new variety?
That all happens at the breeding level, and they cross-promote and cross-pollinate and do all sorts of magic that I really don't know, but I just know that we get this end result, and it's beautiful.
It's Christmas magic.
Exactly.
I love Christmas magic.
That's right. You gotta believe.
That's one of my favorite things about the holiday. Now, the best way to care for these, all of your poinsettias are available at Home Depot. They sell exclusively to Home Depot. So the best way to care for a poinsettia?
Water it a couple times a week. But not soggy, but don't let it dry out. You'll notice if it starts to get dry, it starts to wilt, and they're not particularly forgiving, so you don't want to let it get to that stage.
But they will come back.
They will come back.
I have maybe on occasion forgotten to water frequently.
It can happen. It depends on how far it goes. But basically, keep it away from drafts. Keep it away from your heating vents, out of the breeze as you open your front door, and they should be good and last you certainly into January.
All right, very good. Well, Marbella, another one of my favorites.
Right.
Okay, so listen, you can get them at Home Depot. MyFoxTC.com is our website. We have a link coming up in our next hour, though. Poinsettias aren't the only flower you have to decorate with this holiday season. We're going to talk about other options in our 8 o'clock hour. Back to you all.
Holly, I'm going to vote for the King Cinnamon. I think you might be onto something new there.
I think it'll be a new variety next year.
I think so, too.